can all relate to. Ya onkofo eni omuti wo yekroma ebi mu ebie edien small jobs omunya ya ombebiem or complaining about electricity. John Mahama say so who enroll on 24-hour economy electricity now who complaining say oh yeah ejuma another 5 hours kan ho a ebeko soro no sa electricity na aban no bekasa obefa bi. What this is practicable. This is practical. You can relate to it. We be a mechanic shop. Up nyanka befa more hands. When the company be sign contract, they be almost fro. You can't see be break it down. Usro sa befa di pedi be account if we say ukofa ni pa beka hu. What is going to happen? And they say utilities are we use be cost. At the end of the day, unya sika enti omoka. Ninti abanka say mesa wa se for nipa ni bi na time out the adwuma ni biem company no ubetumi a repair omoka no overnight. Inti nipa na before be adwuma anadwo na ombe use eye den light no ombe use eye den eye nyoma eye ka ho adwuma no saa sika na ba da so no aban se obegye. Inti sene be a also betuma fa eye technical student bi a we school KTI ana eye technical school bi adwuma. You are practically opening 24-hour economy. In the 4 years of Mahama, see to me implementing 60% on in Ghana. Do you know? This is relatable. There is an apprenticeship program. A month for they will pick them. Apart from apprenticeship program, John Mahama we can relate to no. John Mahama say so be the power. Oba to me more on the Professor Nano Pukwajiman and Kwanano Mobeko University no because awofo no first year no omo breno mo amoko university any tertiary institutions no sa first year na e ka no so pa aban se obefa saka no o second year na waji loan third na waji loan fourth year no free school again na more relieving chain ideally. This is practical. It is how first year na aye awufo bi ko tua 15,000 20,000 no saa sika no obetumi da hye get them. This is practicable. Actually wejimi actually oman na wutim na woto aba no unim nyansa but wo miantumi my anything relate aye practicable say ontumi ka bi nkyereye ochina digitization ochina app ochina die ontumi my ade bi ebetumi fitani ne mason hairdresser a driver a businessman betumi relate on K being chire to me my anything you can relate to about to say we dey minyam hu behim ba omian to me KB 1 million coding program at John Mahama say NDC ba power obeye young people who want to go into air computing omukosua na ebimia telemarketers or say 1 million young youth 1 million will be trained. Massa, this is more relatable. Young man na we school no or tiwano or si we de minyameye mini musika aban said this is what they want to do. 18, 20, 21 year old kid or tiwa we be bibia otumi eden e relate. Ubusa ba omia app. Ubusa ba omia digitization. We need things that we can relate to, that we can all think about and make it better. John Mahama say these are things that opese Ghana boom yeni ejiminti ye pebrofo ede hwe o say farmer service center ekuani bia o Ghana bia hia se aban beboa no eye fact ekuafo nkituo ekuafo akesio oba America aban ne so ekuafo emu ye wo inkro bebre America inso to etumi form nnuaba omo produce nyina akọ aban support in America omutumi eden efidi America, the farmers in America, the insurance benefit, the way the government has made sure say on the government na be buffer to the farmers. John Mahama said practically nipa dodo a yehia se bebo mo Ghana hapa yekuafo emfa wonne de udua enti afa bibi farmer service center oti asankregwa ye bi beba ho enye edan kuntan bia wo eye a wholesaler sa obekọ no ya bo edan a esi ho tractor si ho ye wo fertilizer wo ho ye wo insecticide ye wo pesticide ye wo seedlings ye wo edian effect ye wo adi bi edi yakua wo yakuani And it's John Mahama say, Ekuafo mo Ghana, e was some yeden, mo ye ekuokuo, your friend cooperatives. Send your bear say, mo ye Ekuafo na mo nyina mo asenkrigwa, na mo ye 200 a. Mo betuma aba say, oh, busunya besimi, ye pese, mo tractor miensen wa hai, mo de ba ye ne Ekuafo 200 efuom na mo be doso maye. Into mo as a cooperative, ye nyina ye hia fertilizer 400. Ye hia seedlings 300. Ye nyina ye din ye register. Into ye say ye be ginyoma we nyina de ye efuo ni wie na ye twa. Ye ne as a group no ye ba betua. We a practical. Obia to me relate. Ekuani bia to me relate. Obia to me nya ho mfaso. Ukobisa nkwasiafo ya app. Ukobisa nkwasiafo ya app. They are so foolish. Okay? Send the Ushia will be no case until 24-hour economy asia obwa. You know why? How much shada am person mo betiasie. But say 24-hour economy. Say John Mahama ba. Oh, the good thing about 24-hour economy. I mean, what video been show? You if you grant on or bulare show so. And a bulare busan about 24-hour economy. I mean, show how deliberate. Omo pese, omo money yet to say. Policy no intimi mwa Ghana for. So person how a black man thinks look at the way he dresses. How a black man dresses, and I'm talking about in quotes, a so-called educated black man. How they dress will tell you how they think. Abrofono omuya omushiaye omushia politicians na. They look at their appearance and on the judge on the level of intelligence. They don't do much. I'm telling you today. When we come to the IMF, when we come to the World Bank, when we travel as African politicians, they look at how we dress. Because you see, the way a man dresses, it shows what is in his head. I'm telling you. Sibia nipa fan hono, and then the man who send an argument here. Say our original mind, and I say our a mind of the trying to belong. Now Muntie Bolare, any you figuranta, or you're the boss of Edian, everyone saying, what's the name of what he Ghana Investment Promotion Council, right? GIPC, right? I think that's right. Now Munko Tie. And how deliberately Sanko for you deliberate. They know say NDC and the ideas no. But Ghana for now listen to you grant here 24-hour economy. TN explanation and hear his reasons and look at him. You understand why they all look like that.
So then you believe in the 24-hour economy policy then?
Well, personally, I don't think it's a policy issue. It's not a policy issue. You can't mandate people to work 24 hours. We are not even seeing top the 8 hours, then 24.
Really?
How is it?
But some countries are there, they're running shifts, and you think Ghana is not ready for 24 hours?
Because they haven't built those countries that are running shifts. They build the market for it.
Ghana has not built the market.
We don't. People are running shops. They complain that people are not buying things. I mean, for me, I sit there and I think that, so what? I mean...
But they're talking about manufacturing, production, so at least, or you think that we'll be overproducing, that will not get the market, so the 24-hour, policy will not fly? Because
well, I mean, for me,
overproduce and people can. There's no.
No, it's not a question of you're overproducing.
Yeah.
Anybody who builds a factory must have his market ready.
Correct.
To buy whatever you do.
So there's no market for
that.
that.
But if you are saying a 24 economy, it's not only just production. It's sales, it's marketing.
But it's service as well.
Services as well. I mean, it's a lot of things. But I don't think we are there. We don't have it. I mean, even AFCFTA, a very good platform for us to put things out into the African market. We have not fully even grasped the mechanics.
It's suffering. We are not trading amongst ourselves like.
Well, we've just started. Ghana is traded with Kenya. We've done trades with South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, the problem with a lot of you in the press is you are very critical. And you must be, it's your job. But it's also good to understand that things are happening. And the more we criticize, the more we should also show that things are happening. Otherwise, we demotivate ourselves.
So you also believe
is what he's wearing like 18 colors. Busan say, what will make a man get up in the morning and look through his wardrobe and say, let me wear like 4 colors, 5 colors? It means his level of intelligence is just around his legs. He spends more time trying to look like something else than to think genuinely, originally, to be himself and to be part of his people to build. And when you see a man who wastes all his life trying to look like something, you have to know he's one of the most weak-minded men on earth. Look at the way he's looking. Looks like a clown. Now let's go to the issue itself. Oh, you see where be very, very attentive when you're listening to these idiots. Or see, you can't mandate people to work for 24 hours. John Dramani Mahama 24-hour economy. There is nowhere in the NDC policy say a mandatory. Nowhere. And share. That is one good thing about the policy. Then it means the policy biba na a people to look at it and voluntarily decide to roll on her. It means the policy has the tendency of getting reviewed and getting better. There is nowhere in the NDC policy said 24-hour economy a mandatory. It is never a mandatory. And the NDC continuously, consistently, Omar Kache Ghana for say, this policy, when it starts, people are not under any pressure or mandated to join. You look at it, look at your business, and if you want to join, any force. 24-hour economy policy, and it's a free SHSO. Free SHS policy on the buy, not a force. And internet free SHS has no quality. Because so we are dear force, you don't get enough room to do what? To correct it. Because at that point, you have made a decision that you are supposed to stick with it. You don't have enough room to move it around, to correct it, to make it better. And it's John Mahama NDC4 consistently, like I said, 24-hour economy has never been forced. They be almost say, we are entrepreneur, even government agencies, they are not under any mandate of force to join 24-hour economy policy. Now, also Okasano, he was saying, we don't have the market for it. 90% of the things we consume in Ghana, which can be produced in Ghana, are all imported to Ghana. So who is telling me in Ghana that we don't have the mandate or we don't have the market for production, manufacturing? In Ghana today, Ghana, 90% of the things we consume in Ghana, especially when it comes to air production, agriculture, agro-processing, 90% of nyoma yedi Ghana. So why don't we start from somewhere? With Jimmy. He's stupid. Atade na sheno and an Nigerian is so nimnyansa with Jimmy. Because we have a lot of palm oil plantations in Ghana. You bet to me enya engo. Sa engunuma you bet to me enya semina. Sa we can develop this whereby the amount of soap that we are bringing in here for the senior high schools to be using or for companies to be using and giving to their workers, these soaps can be produced here. There were a lot of rubber plantations in Ghana when the government, through the 24-hour economy, at the end of the day, companies that are growing rubber. Do you know the amount of rubber we can manufacture? Say there were 5 companies called Ghana, omutumi a rubber productor. We have the land, we have the crop, and we have the materials. And into John Mahama NDC Eka 24-hour economy biano, the next statement they make is say there should be an agro-processing plant that is linked to the 24-hour economy. The raw materials, they have to be processed. It is what John Mahama NDC every time they talk 24-hour economy, majority of the time they want the agriculture sector to take over the 24-hour economy. No, they are always linking it with agro-processing, because when you have the raw product, you need to process it and make sure say it serves your people, and then you can sell some to Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and other countries. So the hand-in-hand connection, no, people thought through this before they came out to say 24-hour economy. Sa you fi grant we mu ni ekufu adobo ba wo miamu no. Only a textbook idiot so. 24-hour economy. So Ghana for to be implementing 40% to cry, the country will change. This is John Mahama speaking on 24-hour economy.
If you are hearing about the 24-hour economy initiative for the first time, or you are pretending that you do not know what it is about, please cock your ears now and listen to me explain it again. This is a policy that is not peculiar only to Ghana. A 24-hour economy will enable one job to be shared across 3 shifts and employ 3 persons, providing job opportunities for 3 workers instead of 1. And that is what my intelligent, eloquent younger sister, or should I say my daughter, explained as 1-3-3. This policy aims to drive economic growth, improve service delivery, and create jobs in both the public and private sectors, and will prioritize the needs of our young people. And for the policy to thrive, the government will have to invest in security and public safety measures, including recruiting additional personnel, enhancing street lighting to promote nighttime economic activity. Essential components of the public sector's 24-hour service, that is for the public sector, would include a 24-hour ports and harbour, 24-hour customs service, 24-hour banking service, 24-hour vehicle licensing service, and 24-hour passport services, amongst others. I also intend to incentivize the private sector to operate 24 hours, and targeted sectors in the private sector would include 24-hour agro-processing, 24-hour manufacturing. I also intend to incentivize the private sector to operate 24 hours, and targeted sectors in the private sector would include 24-hour agro-processing. In the private sector would include 24-hour agro-processing. In the private sector would include 24-hour agro-processing, 24-hour manufacturing, 24-hour construction, 24-hour sanitation and waste management, 24-hour transport services, 24-hour financial institutions, and 24-hour retail and tourism services. Aside from incentives that will be provided for these businesses that will sign up for the policy, increased demand will be driven by deliberate government procurement of locally made goods, an expanded export drive under the ETLS, which is the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme, and the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. This will absorb the increased supply of goods and services that we do not use locally. These enhancements will create decent, well-paying jobs and training opportunities for you, our vibrant Ghanaian youth. Empowering our youth through digital skills. My younger brothers and sisters, ICT is vital to our 24-hour economic policy. We will equip young people with digital skills and job opportunities, including the 1 million coders program that I referred to previously. The Accra Digital Center was established under my presidency to facilitate jobs for you, the young people. We will decentralize the center to other regions And these centers will train students and unemployed graduates, enabling them to capitalize on digital job opportunities. We will work with the telecom companies to reduce data costs and deploy free Wi-Fi in all our schools and selected public places. And we have the capacity to do this. With fiber, with satellite internet, we can provide free Wi-Fi services to all our public institutions. My dear Ghanaian youth, the 8-hour work system that we currently operate is woefully inadequate to generate the production, the productivity, and well-paying jobs that are needed to revive Ghana's bankrupt economy. They are also inadequate to produce enough jobs for our young people. As I stated during my John Mahama live virtual event some weeks ago, extraordinary times require extraordinary interventions for exceptional results. Ghana is experiencing extraordinary hardships, and the youth are also choking under the yoke of these hardships. This being the case, the 24-hour economy initiative is the best and most extraordinary pathway to generating the decent and well-paying jobs that our young people need, the jobs that our young people are waiting for. We will create an enabling environment with deliberate policies for business, companies, and government institutions to operate 24/7 in a 3-hour shift system to stimulate job creation. I'm determined to provide the necessary incentives such as favorable tax, cheaper and more reliable power in order to encourage this. We'll also provide financial...
You can relate to this, right? Now, let's be realistic here as humans. We've never had a perfect government or a perfect policy in the history of the world. But why don't we give 24-hour economy a shot? This 24-hour economy, if even yet me implemented 40% of it, the issue is people will be employed. There'll be job creation. We can build on it. So why are we so adamant? All because it is not coming from some people. This is practical. And let me be blunt with you. Every single policy needs to be built on. It needs to be reviewed. It needs to be looked at. And the good thing about 24-hour economy is that it's rigid. It's a policy that is flexible enough for government to be shaping it. If it takes us even 20 years to get it perfect, to be like an economy that runs full 24 hours, we are good. So the alternative, that is NPP, what is their alternative solution? I mentioned NPP before, alternative solution to 24-hour economy. This is NPP's alternative. The amount of applications about Ghana. Apps. This is the first one. Baumia buys Wache using QR code. Urges Ghanaians to sign up for digital payment. Nipa send and the omoto Wache with QR code. Waste of resource, waste of time, waste of everything. May her soul rest in peace, Antimuni. Me say nipa send a Ghana and the QR code eto Wache. This is an app about Baumia. We are just stupid. We are lazy. We make the NDC, that NPP party, and you're lazy, you know. They drag us along. Make sure the alternative NPP know what they have. So I'm say, policy better than 24-hour economy. Any the other ones NDC are less the amount. Okay, I'm make sure there and the make sure realistic thing. No, this is the NPP. This is what Baumia is doing in Ghana. Ghana Post app. I pity Baumia, IT researcher. Baumia could be a Ghana Post app. We are in a country. We are in a third world country. So that so sometimes when I hear people who live out of Ghana, now I don't buy this idea. I don't buy this policy, but I don't come with any alternative policy. Is this the alternative policy? An app for the post office? We are asking Bawumia the alternative. What is his policy to counter 24-hour economy? Because at least we know it is practical enough. And is this his policy? Make sure the amount of applications are I launch Ghana. This is Mahmoud Babia. Tap and go taxi app launch. GPRTU taxi drivers, Lord President, Vice President. Who are using tap and go in Ghana? How much money do we spend on this? How practical is this? So far, I've shown you 3. Mumu binimu Jimmy. Yamu Ghana for the because school and adane mwa. We want to act as if say Bibia. Sometimes you hear people say, I don't like this 24-hour economy policy. What is your policy? What is your alternative? Is this your alternative? Is this what Intia Yanko Twabama Baumia? Application for Wachi, application for Trotro, application for Ghana Post. This is Baumia. This is all that he has been doing. Adia Baumia Yenyinani. This is all that he's been doing. Dr. Augustine Blay officially launches Baumia Nation app. Moya Moana. Is this what you want Ghanaians to live through again? Can you compare this foolishness to 24-hour economy? Mo amosema course community abrochi kan kwase asem no. Amotete Ghana kon kwase school bi dwen say mo de munim bibia enso mo da hotimu binim. You cannot even produce ahoma edibotire. And so can you compare this application marathon of application to a practical 24-hour economy that is targeting manufacturing, targeting agro-processing, targeting hospitality, targeting every single sector of the economy? Can you compare this nonsense to a 24-hour economy? This is what Baumia has been doing all these years with our fucking money. I don't agree with this policy. This is what we are talking about. Baumia launches Citizen app to enhance public services. Where will Citizen app be Ghana? Have you seen Citizen app? How is it helping? Who is getting employed here? You hate to be practical. Majority of our Ghanaians, we hate to be practical. What is Nations app? What the fuck is Citizens app? For what? People need jobs, practical jobs. People want the hospitality industry to open up, the better mining industry to open up, agriculture industry to open up. People want the sectors to open up, start working. We need to, at the end of the day, be correcting the system. What is this? How many apps na Baumia pilot launch or Ghana? Is that the alternative? Is that what you are comparing to 24-hour economy? Sure, this is Baumia, and this is the foolishness he's been doing in Ghana all these years. Baumia unveils Go Ride, a game changer for local taxi drivers. What the fuck is that? For 8 solid years, this is the fucking thing you have been spending money on. Yeah, Jimmy Ana. It's your person Ghana cost no. Send your person Ghana cost. People are giving you practical solutions. Yet Tiana acquire cash or by school feeding app no way. En kwasi asemya be so mutima no maka na ye hye suit ebobo tie ye to fin kwasi ade bi ekotua no legon kwasi ade kakri bi ekotua no tech nti common sense na be use no ayira ene ada ne ndwan kwasi abi so kotena UK kwasi abi betena Germany kwasi abi betena US na okotena brofu school dem a na ye ne say why ye ma thesis what nti odwin so dem nyansa chen obi a wo Ghana kwasi afo. How can you compare this foolishness to 24-hour economy and the policies the NDC has put out? When you what is this? This is Ministry launches app, call center to fix defective roads. How? They are launching apps to fix defective roads. These fools, Bawumia is launching apps to fix a choir assay. Otia Kachem said, I don't agree with this 24-hour economy policy. Nakwasia o policy way. And Nicham Kachem said the NPP is a cluster of fools. They feel entitled. Omunimunyansa. Bawumia, and one you. There is nothing more. And it's like Mahama Busa the 5 questions other than the damn wabo damn or the namno. Bawumia, Yama Bawumia the president, you know. He has built an app to fix the acquire assay. Where on earth? Sa app some omal launching in a wo ba kumpo Ghana say it take effect. Why should we hand over a country to these foolish people? Potholes app. Okay? I mean, sure. We will do our job before we come here. Okay? This is Bawumia. See, government launches GMX app to help musicians monetize their work effectively. We already have an app. Already people are putting their works on in Ghana. They are getting royalty. What is new about music app? Inti enjoy the na nkwasiafo akoko tu omutuwe yentam Ghana nsan show mu nsem metiana mekacha Ghana for say man tuma Bawumia kwasie bi se metan Bawumia enyansa ben na Bawumia dia ba e kire se eye papa chen NDC for policies. Everything about Bawumia is an app. Make sure more. Where about make sure? And you are not even supposed to listen to Bawumia. Bawumia launches COVID-19 tracker app. Near Tikrum COVID-19 or launch tracker app away. Internet betina ha. Na inkuto betina ho. Na free mind betina se. Na Ransford Kebwachi. Na the people who are on Loud Silence TV. Yama Bawumia medi Ghana so. Why? Nema ameno mo fe na. Anamuji si Jimmy for the same one with the MPP no. Ye pese Ghana ni ye. Edi ankwasi asem ni. This guy is just walking around and launching apps. Onimi nyansa. Me catch them say the biggest opportunity about Mianya and what Mahama gave him. Onya biem, he's done. The biggest opportunity any politician will get and Mahama dema Bawumiano gave you 5 economic questions, say answer, no prove each Ghana for say you can lead. Ebe sin de kwasia within Ghana to me ma answer. 5 economic questions. So what makes you a doctor in economics? In Tianko for questions in every department ben embrow. Massa. Thank you, Mr. S. You get what I mean? And this is something we've been talking about. Say, Bawumia Jimmy. They cannot help omuni answers, omuni ideas. Yeah, Mama Chawa Debiwa. Aka 37 days to say less than that. Nyakotwaba. Mahamudu Bawumia eko eyedien. Let me find the story. Bawumia eko ekura your friend Esutifi North constituency. Ekura your friend saying MPP flag bearer Mahmoud Bawumia has assured the chiefs and people of Kenya say number 1 in the Esutifi North constituency that their road will be fixed before the 2024 elections. I got 34 days, 36 days. Near Twaba. Akwa we akojina ohini after 8 years. E ka chiro hene say 34 days with be ya okwan amaw. Na wo hene na to ebe otizinku no. Akwa na ogina ho no MP no obehu so odin na adweben se wegimi. Na sebio nana manusi sumina so. Wangasa ohene awoto no. Okasa obubo nkukobuo wo fia 34 days so wetiba bonkukobuo. Adeni ema politicians nkwasiafo we dadaye and you hear such nonsense talk.
Nananum minim se kwanya hwidiem to Kenya se kwan edamo akoma so pa meso edam akoma so ene anape yeba na mebisa say contractor no on making sure say before he beto abana asphalt no edaso straight from and me who ejuma wa share say enche bia I think less than a week we who say first
see na asem ni ye pa listen to me very well or say or no be making sure say contractor na yakwan no on say Bawumia osabusa things about this government or say only the authority mo Ghana for hu Bawumia we ni MPP omo hu say mo ejimi o the same Bawumia Utimi busa things about e-levy. Utimi busa the things about a PDS. Utimi busa no taxes ne a betting or say only the authority. And you na or make decisions no and the ojina or hinianim e catch and say or no ebe make sure say ya kwan into authority no nyane wen. Monsantie kwasi ampanyiwe.
Nananom minim se kwanya hwidiem to Kenya se kwan edamo akoma so pa meso edam akoma so ene anape yeba na mebisa say contractor no on making sure say before you ever to abana asphalt no eda so straight from and me who ejuma wa share say enche bia I think less than a week we be who say first layer base no na eda ho contractor no so ordinary asphalt machines no so abedu enti meme wogidie say before I ever to abadie na eye tum adie bi tum eda ho ema ye nyina enti eno de meso many better super before yam share na ye njai na emba susa ye be no minim say TVET school no so.
This is where we are today. Enti baomia timi gina himfu nim ka chom se be ye omokwan. Ba obusa baomia se ontwa eye betting tax mo se on de ontimi nye enye on na de ba ekufu ade na ejimi. Oka cha baomia se ontwa e-levy mo se ne de ontimi nye ekufu ade na ejimi. Oka se baomia se ontua eye alawa so ekufu ade na ejimi ene we delay no. Ohun se nkofu we omo ejimi. Me catch the Ghana for de bia. Me catch them say baomia ne MPP for no omo mu se mu nyina mo ejimi. Mo tam to me man kwasiafo ya bo be brefokin. Bon already bra mo bre because you handed over the nation to foolish people. Koto de ne bodwe ochina baomia yo pro ade chia oye koto. Baomia ende oye koto ade chia oye kokuo. Baomia ende oye kokuo ade chia oye otwen. Baomia oye otwen ade chia oye mampam. Ono de e depend baby opese the position no baby ogina no ene the position. Ojina baby na busa ne say e-levy or so ende on kan we kufu de kwasea. Ojina baby na busa ne kwan or so ende betuma ya ma. Ojina baby na busa no de alawa or so I will instruct the accountant general to pay. Ade china busa ne say nanya wona the PDS but say I don't know anything. This is the foolishness we are entertaining in Ghana. The inconsistencies in Baumia consistent lies. Or the consistencies in Baumia's consistent lies, or the consistencies in Baumia's inconsistent lies. The guy is just a walking contradiction, a filthy disease of a politician. On kanokre, he is just greedy for power. Oh, whom somewhere Jimmy. And the Friday, Monshadi be we Monshadi.
Muslim for more. Yan Muslim for more. Baby, I do more Muslim for Ghana for money on them bubble. Muslim for more. Congo for more. Ghana for bubble. And I'm going to penalty. Penalty na Mojano. I poll if you have a gokaha. Penalty no. Paul no, I fear a gokaha. Goalkeeper be any goal post them. And the ball not to Muslim for Mopa, Momba shame, Mopa, Mopasro, the Mopa Fasra, and Yasamara, Mopa Shabua, and Gurumia Bramo, Miss Lambebre, new job in South, Yakai Huabom, Tia Nekwe, Yabako, Media.
Problem, where you saw a deputy, Adomako Bay Fuse a day. One day, Ojina stage and woo. Yeah, the pressure was through, the diabetes was through. Eddie and the site, and yet the Nasia Tatai, our concoction, Nipa Bako, or Rankasaso, Eddie, Nimoja during Ojina stage na woo message in you. Religious message, or no, political, she's a religious, the Mehudia Menka. Oh, so Jimmy, hey. Tina se pa na analyze yomo Omuntumi kanyansa sembia since some started some year campaign. They have not been able to make any sensible statement. Oh, the original stage here. Okasa krema. Why so free? Way any dia wode beji Ghana. Is this the reason why we should vote for Bawumia? Or inkrimuni intra? Ne see etina Ghana ha enyini ye hu ekrimufo mo kano koreda. Ye hu ekrimufo nyansafo da. Bawumia muna fiki. Bawumia owi preko no monsa. Oye kremonia onwi preko so no preko nkwa. But you see ye Jimmy. And this is the campaign message. And itina, when you confront them, they get angry. I'm telling you. You people, you deserve more insult. The other man will cry for form. This is his message, MP. The message ni adentia inkribu Ghana ntoma edien ntoma eye Bawumia. Hen message ni tie no.
Muslim fumo ho. Yenya Muslim fumo ho. Baby adui mo Muslim fo. Ghana fo nyina mo ne onum bobo. Muslim fo bo ho. Tongo fo mo ho. Ghana fo nyina ne mo bobo. Ana mo nya penalty. Penalty na mo nya no. Aye Paul efi ha. Ekokaha. Penalty ne. Paul no aye fi akokaha. Goalkeeper bia ni goal post no. Ane de ball na to. Muslim fo mo pa mo bobo ni shem. Mo pa so mo fasoro. Ta mo pa fasoro a ene asamuara. Mo ba shemo a e nkurumde bremo. Mesram bebre. Ni o job in south ya kai ho abom. Ti e na koi ya ba ko. Media
Enti pe ne message we no. Kwasia we NPP campaign message ni o. And they say Christopher nyina ka so mo to my Christopher presidential candidate. E be na Bawumia be president. Common sense should tell you. Say dia o ye no. Say Christopher mo Ghana nyina ka say na se me Christo ni. Me mpese inkremoni be di me so. Enti me to ma Christo ni. Enti John Mahama ye Christo ni. Enti Christopher mo Ghana nyina ka so mo to ma John Mahama e be na Bawumia be di president. Enye sa na ye de chekere man. We mo Jimmy o. They were born naturally stupid. Na ye no obi besie akamfo radio na Jimmy Ghana aba bedru ne. Eni ntina ye hu ne ntem. And there was TV, I'm missing TV. And over TV so, over TV so, you know TV so. Over radio, missing more radio. And there was Facebook, about Facebook, and Intina. And then over we say, Emfa, share a whole member of parliament or a minister. Ojina stage say, in Krimu 4, Monto Abama Bawumia. Ne Christopher one case, Missing percent Krimuni be dimiso, into Metoma Christonia, a burden of Bawumia in your 1% or Ghana. Because realistically, you're a Christopher be breaching before Ghana. And into the Enisa ye campaign is I will see a busa di pan say, Nyan Sabano war, a dear na why ye be paying, the experience to saying, the results to saying, let's compare the facts. And then the other twaba. Kwasia fuwe and nantim edim kwasia sem akwa we ma the or the constituency to mano. Na mention the kunti ye win in the constituency. I did a little bit of checks on the constituency. And yes, survey say, Akwawe, Obi Krama Kura Wu Obekwe ye. And until a tomano. Oko the constituency, I'm saying, oh, yeah, MPDA. Osin a year dear Obeba. Ain't Kwasia we and the BP that 498, no. Or Tenkran Ogujantra Fosso on Fampuntion Kofi 8 years or any BBA on the constituency. Ain't when ya a loss kebi NSC or yet a one or be Judy Quanky to be so. Yes, so no dear. What point you crow now see the year beba. In the constituency and say, oh, yeah, MP dear, a befi, on a dear, Oko sin a year beba, one back road is beba, and no the money MP, or Nimunyan Saba Kumpo. Share my a deep research over the constituency. And no jam tomorrow, and yes, I be on Nimunyanzo. Mamma for no more. Kwasia and BP now 498, no. Say, oh, befi, into no. On far wedding engagement in a year in the agro. Parliament to crack what your friends on bring you, be parliament a ye because what they are tunko for the trim and a gun for the ye Jimmy Oh, Befi, Befi dear. Okay, me papa nwe wuye. Oh, MP bae. Inti otimantebo or the general samara hene. Oh, MP ba me ye. Inti amini mi fie beto amano. Abra kwase ade tenkran, the BP da 498. Enche obewu. Onfa mpuntuo ba akumpomba fie. Ah, minimum kofo we o. Omo ajimi. All right, Mr. S. I know these people. Me ye juma wo mo ho ye research ye nim wo mo. Omo nim nyanse bia. Ah, met my friend the constituency. Met me be phone lines 5 minutes. The constituency for fra. Asma make no make the pepe. Hey, Befi the aircraft no so head grade about cover for so already offering a year obeba. A year engagement float. Yeah, wake pin and the obwa. Befi. Or the obas to buni pa near case a year about big jayaba year no. Because I don't know the end campaign. Guys, yeah, the young kwarasa ao. Ya tena system ni mu ache. Ye read the Ghana and say ye free Ghana. Yenti Ghana kwa inim Ghana chen. U street out so obos so chire me metuma chire de ekoso sisi a wo ho. Yenti Ghana so yenim de ekoso Ghana chen. Ti bra ho ase. The NPP no omo read mu adwene. Omo steady mu ehu se mu dodo no mu agimi. Anka Ghana ye kura yenim nyansa pa. Anka NPP win election da. Yeah. A whole campaign. Na omo ye no. NPP campaign no. The climax of the campaign any. We say NPP for some message way. But Shiaba Miani NPP. This is the campaign. I mean sure campaign. Campaign in Nani. This is what Baumia is doing. This is their campaign. There's no message, no hope, nothing about saving this economy. They have no idea. But for a politician to be doing this, two things only trim or the sika and the beton and the betra. This is a vice president as we speak. Ghana dollar and the $1 is 17 Ghana. Or the Kwasi stages. The problem, he's not able to address it. The opponent, Akacha, is a economist. Anytime I be share Ghana for explain to them. At the Kudientia dollar do 17. Your GDP do say. At the Kudientia unemployment rate. At the Kudientia inflation. Sign your man on twink and once more. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. Eti me betna ha. Me say, oh, ba wo mi ade we Jimmy too much into tomano. Koko tia we to ena me. Omo sorry a. Ena koko tia yeto. Onya ye seke enti koko tia yeto. Boy say kasa kwasi asem say yawo. And they waste resource. They don't go to the office again. They don't even care the economy again. All that they are waiting for is to blow money and you give them power again. Omo kunipa, oma se usika, oma share with juma, oma shi. These people are animals. And into the Omangasa Kennedy Japan catch them say Asane Dawson. Election 2024, we are dancing with musicians like 2008. Kennedy Japan said Jimmy ni Asane Dawson. Because okwa abontino who say message bi ani ho. Koko tia yeto enumudi nam Ghana na Jimmy. Boy say kasa. Onyaye ami osi koko tia yeto kwasi ade woni afan koto aba 2024. Koko tia omoto. Everything yankopon. There's this video of NPP omo gadan kofo. Munyina mo be boa gate no ba omi eba. I think I saw that video somewhere. Na omo gadan kofo gina kwan ho. E ka kire kofo no say oh ba omi eba nti munyina mo be gina kwan no na ba omi aba na ma kye no se ne be ya mokwa ne amamuska. That is what they do. They have money. And the money they have no, they don't know what to do with the money. In the say, the omo say, omo ko baby area hono, na omo gadan kofo mo hono say mombra, obi a megina kwan ho ba omi aba, enti ba omi abeduru a na munyina ma ye na obi agisika. Let me show you the video. I think I've seen it. And there, omo ko baby ba obi omo di nkan ko, na omo akoswa crowd. Omo the crowd the ba os munyina kwan ho. Ba omi aba je say ba omi abeduru a what we are going to do in the say oduru ya na mutiem. It is possible obi abeje 500 Ghana, 50 Ghana, 100 Ghana. I'm telling you. That is what they are doing. Oh, sika gubasim, eh? This is what they are doing. I mean, true. Ya kabi bi chem wo Ghana monti. We mu omo jimi o. This is them.
God have mercy upon us. God have
Nkwasi asema ekoso wo Ghana. They're just buying people. Omkoso amba abegu ambema munyina munyiska na entwe na ba omi aba na matonyom. This is where we are today as a nation. Our problems we are facing, these twerps, they have even forgotten about it. And they be almost sorry asa. Soroku Jamboree, Jimmy. Mama Cho. Mrs. You have something for me? Okay, I got it, Mrs. You see, that is the issue. The problem, they don't care. They don't want to even discuss it. Okay? Let me show you more problems this year. See this. Cocoa board, egu. Cocoa farmers petition cocoa board over pricing other sector challenges. Some cocoa farmers in Ghana have lodged a formal complaint with Cocoa Board calling for swift action to address long-standing issues including deforestation, child labor, unsafe pesticide use, and crucially, the payment of their living allowances. The Cocoa Board na nkasa na ewo no. There's never been any good news if you Cocoa Board aba. Ade bi ewo Cocoa Board bi asay. Fertilizer na ye free enye free. Ye ntumi nti cocoa. Price ayadema Ghana for cocoa farmers krano go to just Cote d'Ivoire and go see the amount of money they are paying to their cocoa farmers. And these are serious stuff. These are serious stuff we are not supposed to joke with. These are some of the things that we expect Bawumia to address. We expect Bawumia to be on stage and telling Ghanaians how we can get out of this problem. But no. Koko tiayeto boy sekasa onyaye seke kwasi asamsa na de achi. Na yenyanko 40 radio so said yen oh we the NPP ni NDC pe we ya boa. Bawumia statikasa ye onche one thing obeyama Ghana, one thing. On Ghana na all publish it or launch apps na ye kan ho asemi me nya sure say obi empo hu sa app ni bi wo Ghana enti ye ngina app so na ye fanya den ye mfa nto aba ma Bawumia app ye titi krom ha enom kofa jan kroma kofa ne boyfriend bae ebe gina Jubilee House ebe yuzu F word ebe gina table so betwa anyom ohini bia nkasa wo Ghana ha judge bia nkasa wo Ghana ha lawyer bia nkasa state council of state yetia o ena jankroma boyfriend onenunum wi ofri America ba Ghana ebe yi ni turu mu be hye nika be gina Jubilee House ebe yuzu F word betwa video John Mahama nseme ekato no so obi antumi improve ba kumpo enso ahemfu gina so ka kire nkruma se mom tuntia Mahama mumududo na konwa na moteso no be kumu ato atwene mumududo no akonwa na moteso no be kumu Rick Ross is also ba emu afo because when you have a president who or what a ma or daughters or drug addicts it's easy. This is a man whose kids, half of them are drug addicts. What do you expect to happen in the Jubilee House? President on a matna de munumuri and numedru a drobom obetoch them say you have decency at the Jubilee House. Now Professor Nano Pokwajman to Jubilee House obet may be this ankwasa 7 oh very hwe fremo pare why san kure yesisi sinisi asin nyina fela omo go Jubilee House sike bi o medibi enso mewu nansia nyansani ni fie nyansafo ni nyina omo Jubilee House no omo wehe asofo na omo kasa 2014 15 16 say ye ni nyina yen kasa no asofo ni nyina wen Reverend Mate wacha wasase we so koso nyankopo bonuku no Mensa Otabo needs the puppets in your campaign puppets. These are the real issues. Hey, my mentor right there. Look at this. My mentor. You see this? This can escalate into something crazy. Andrew Amenoka say we say kunipa over 2. Elboko. Death no. I could do 19. Bawumia da hona mankran sa. Ni krom wale. Ewo around boku. O se onka ho asem. Adentira. Omo ayeku omo no eyo ono ne side na ekukusa asifo nti he is fine anadwu ya yekumbi aka ho Mahamudu Bawumia na oye the head of Ghana police no ebesi nne the president no to Jubilee House yekunipa 19 wo Ghana o se no onkasa yeda ho wo election ayekoye Ghana for obi wo srem and Northerner is telling me I'll vote for Bawumia. A Ghanaian today say oye Christoni say I vote for Bawumia. We are boa. A day na person who nipa mehu say nipa na disaster. You want these people who are murdering Ghanaians to lead Ghana? Yakunipa 19 President in Kasaye. Vice President to Krum or so on so Kasa. You are telling me, say, Mentina Hanami use nice words. Mentina akunya wemu. Na me use what you call what? Nice words. Why? Now why you come about Ghana for? Are they not paying taxes to Ghanaians, to the Ghana government? Are they not part of us? And ya say, and can they Ghana? Na you kuni power go nja asase so. Bollywood boy, you kuni pa beye 18. Na jo Mahama nam Ghana ye campaign. Abra on kan wasem. Hey! Inti, we sit and I ask myself, say, ye mu bidi ye jini ana. Besides, don't spend time on this. Say, 19 people have been murdered. Wait, any accident too. These people were murdered. They were killed by a fashion that is coming from the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the side of a tribe. The President of the country, and I went to Ghana. Before that, no near Bonipa 82 2020 elections. President and the vice for 4 years, they have not spoken about it. These are fucking murderers. Any country, these people are not supposed to be given any room to rule. Nowhere. Ya Bonipa 8, ya Bonipa 82. These people did not speak. Ya Kunipa 19, ya Bonipa 2. We're 2020 and 2024, you couldn't 19 our Vice President to Krum. Why did you say you want to? Jesus Christ. You won't pay for Ghana. And some pay for sorry said Mahama and this mess sign peace pact. Boardama. And the State Council of State for Akko Speaker Bag bin Hose. Oh, Jimmy or Parliament. This is going on. The Council of State are supposed to advise the president. How? And the Oko radio, the TV, so this is not a topic. Main radio TVs. Oh, sorry, Anopa. So-called radios here, nobody discusses. 19 people have been murdered. Kuomo against their will. They have no knowledge about this. Nipebia twashobo so bomutum etimutuo asiomo. People yasinipa ya bonipa timutuo. Vice President Nikrom. The Vice President is busy campaigning and dancing. He has not uttered a word. The President has not said a word. The Vice President's wife. Hi, Jesus Christ. Why are we here? I wish I could find you some of the videos, the shootings, when you hear the gunshots. When you hear the gunshots, some of the videos, the horrific ones that I will not show you. Some of the videos are otise ye botuo. Like Boku, ye botuo ba ubia he Omo mo boko no ya mo machine guns ya mo assault rifle hwe we boko we nye eyo Afghanistan this is boko. This is an Ekufuado de Baumia. And Baumia and Ghana higher campaign chichi and call for the crop new. Because the people they are killing no ekusasi for. Oma weaponize some people and omu war a ho and omu ku Ghana for. Jack. The nonsense we are seeing, the things happening, no. This is Boku. These are bad people. Nobody in their right senses should allow Bawumia MPP close to power. Otu Abama MPP, your man before. You are very wicked. You are a bad person. So a Christonia, Sao Christo sumna no. There is no reason so be Christoni. So in Crimonia also giant Crimusum, so to Abama MPP. You see your brothers being murdered. 19 people killed, murdered. The president has decided not to speak. Why? Now, Shadia, and the anti-LGBTQ case now we see a court, no Supreme Court, no. Osno mame akasa. You catch them say, sa asemono. Sa asemono die. Trumu no. Then don't hear MPP for campaign na. Trumu for the die nim. Yes, say Chief Justice Supreme Court say Obama Attorney General another 7 days extension. Attorney General so onye ne papers nwie ye. Me say omo no be wura 2024. Aso for ne Ghana obo huni nyina. Opinion leaders obo huni nyina. Ma binance sana Mahama betna so be hu de o start aka. Mahama and sign it. Hey, me say bre. Hey, you allow. Kadang. Abu be ka kin one day. Enti eye Godfrey Dame akosono ma ameho ewo Supreme Court. Sa LGBTQ case ya ekufuade de akoshe court wona ode atete no. Ankosi akewie dadaada. Enso osono ma amene ne mma no omse lalai. So omo be pass sa amra no ama Ghana fo nyine wu sekufuade ye trumu omo nye. Ya catch them from day one say enya ade ekufuade betumi ne nsa hye krata we sika ekufuade gidi Europe nyina o gidi trumu for na ode nsa be hye krata ase. Hwe Mahamudu Bawumia omo sponsor Bawumia campaign omo go Europe. All the European countries are trumu omo no sika bre Bawumia ma de campaign. Oyo so obetumi push agenda we. Sa anyama na Bawumia ka chem so me faith etia no ene nsam keka o. Omo shade de akoshe Supreme Court. Ano ba no ka so media mesum tia enkwase akeka. Omo sign da. And the Chief Justice now so a Christian sorry the mu preach no. She is helping them. And it's in there. As someone can say can end run also. Attorney General Becca Ched say, oh man, more time. Hey, I've been marking court in less than 24 hours. Near DSM. Chief Justice need problem also one more week. Next week, I'm call best I can say, oh, give me more time. Yeah, the back I can't how many weeks near the I got 3 weeks near Kotwaba. Kadankada. Incremofone and pepe for the omotimasi. Obanyansaphobia nim dia make me say kadan. Kadan. Kakra. Akuko benumunsio. Enti mameka be binchamo. Mr. S obetuma mam videos be 10. And the Baumia campaign. And the Baumia campaign, trumu for the DNM. We have all seen it. We are all witnesses. A Christopher no aso for the nim. Trumu for the Baumia campaign. Omno curtain raisers. See we all know. Baumia sees it every day. Baumia Krebonino, Uncle Obia Utia, because I don't want to see anybody in front of me campaign. But then the Baumia convoy no trumu for the DNM o me shirt me see Mahamudu Baumia nyankreboni o besides I need trumu for no bia Baumia campaign anoma no ono omo deep campaign enim Baumia tika ma omo di nanim. He has no problems with it. Ma catch them say enkofo omuhum sem we Jimmy. Sakora for ye dangerous people. I only omu delia be very careful. Men tam oman and masakora. Sakora is dangerous. Oman Ghana men fan she sakora ni nsem o de masakora sakora be kun. Oman Ghana ye fan she obi a waya afro sem afro ye krofo. Afro or the bekwa kopema afro de banum wi Ghana ye de nyansani nsem yentam mentam Ghana nhye sakora mentam Ghana nhye obi a edwie wo de tirim afro nsem he
What up, my people? I go by the name T-Rhyme, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conscious, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You watching Davcadotv. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Alright.